Welcome back to Azeroth Open House. Today we're visiting Zargus' homes. Zargus is a proud orc shaman, and yes, you heard that right. Homes. We'll begin at their Razorwind resort. If you enjoy these tours, consider liking and subscribing. It helps the channel grow, and I'm told it grants you infinite decor. So let's get started. You'll notice the stone ramp leading upwards. Zargus said they were inspired by Nagrand and the floating islands there. It leads up to a ritual altar, ideal for communing with the elements or hexing the neighbors. Farther up the ramp is a secret patio. All you need to do is solve the jump puzzle. Okay, so I can't jump. I'll just fly up there. This is crying out to be a top floor entrance. I really hope they give us the chance to add an entrance where we want. Plus, this view is amazing. Below this balcony is a dining area. In the dining area, we have a large communal table, seating, and even an axe throwing lane. Just what you need after a nice meal. Also, I have a question about the structural integrity of that cliff. Heading back to the front of the house, you have clear shaman elements with totemic masks. Cozy. Let's head inside. This is a nice entrance hall. Really nice kit bash of the Dornagal windows and the rustic windows. Also really good use of dyes to coordinate everything together. Perfect for telling us, this house belongs to the Horde. Moving on to the right, the kitchen. I would cook in this kitchen IRL. This kitchen is a great illustration of what Zargus has done. They've placed items to make it look like a still life. Like they were just here, and they popped to the other room. I really like the use of the spice rack placed like this. This is A+ storytelling through decor. Zargus has told us that this kitchen is lived in. All the details reinforce this. There's an ease here, a sense that food is medicine and medicine should taste good. Nice touch having an opening oven. Let's look at the right side. Cheese. Really nice kitchen, Zargus. So, dinner invite when? Across the room, pool table and punching bags. Because when someone beats you at pool, instead of punching your friend, punch the bag. The way that Zargus has used the raised platforms to create 4 zones in this one octagonal room is very clever. After a long evening of pool and punching, it's time for bed. Really nice looking bed, complete with plushies. You may be a proud orc shaman, but you're never too proud to have a plushie. Ooh. Or tiny unicorns. Love the Tangled reference. Writing desk, very nice. But you can't go to bed with all that elemental mud sticking to you. So, it's time for a shower. Nice use of a fountain and the ethereal pipes. Always good to see you wash your hands. And why are there spikes on the chamber pot? Still, really nice bedroom area. Continuing clockwise, we have the dining room. Lots of light, lots of food, lots of fun. I really like what you did with this room, Zargus. Using the octagonal room, but then dividing it with different raised areas is a really cool idea. I think I'm going to steal it. And in the center of the room is a cozy couch sitting area in front of the fire. If you're liking these videos, consider liking and subscribing. It really helps the channel grow. And if you want to support the channel further, consider buying me a coffee. The link's just above. To the left, as you come in, we have what Zargus called their pride of place, their herbalism and alchemy room. I highly recommend you find Zargus and tour this room yourself because videos do not do it justice. The detail and time and love spent decorating this room. See how they used the Legion chains? That is a really cool use of them. Glowing orbs, concoctions that you probably shouldn't drink. Zargus' ability to tell stories through decor placement is on full display here. This room isn't a stage. It's lived in. Very cool. And leaving the alchemy section, we come to the herbalism section. Well adorned, and I personally love the way the axe is placed between the two herbs as a sort of still life. Like Zargus was just here, chopping herbs, brewing potions, blowing things up, like any good alchemist should. They also have the Ardenweald elements and even a bit of void, because every cauldron needs a little bit of void. Now we're done with the alchemy room, it's time to head to the next room, and that is the throne room. This room is Horde. This room is mighty, and all will pay tribute to the mighty Zargus. What a view! Zug Zug. On the right side of the room, you have the scribe's table, the arsenal, and even the treasury. On the left side, the war planning table and targets. No Alliance scum will escape Zargus' plans. Hail Zargus! The next step on our tour, and the last room in the house, is their elemental haven. There are a lot of very cool and very clever uses of decor that I highly recommend you steal. The elven fountain that you can get in a Legion raid is covered in rocks to make it look like a stone trough. Very clever kit bashing of parts there. Going up the ramp on the side, thankfully without a jumping puzzle needed, we find what can only be described as an infinite lava lamp. And in case you get tired on your way up, a nice sitting area with convenient water so you don't burn to death. The final ramp up leads us to the Elemental Shrine. All 4 elements are in close balance and harmony. Very, very cool house. But wait, there's more. Over in Founder's Point, we find their secret war wagon. How you snuck that in, I have no idea. But very clever use of the Horde gazebos there. This must be almost entirely 250 just for this. But honestly, kind of worth it. But this Horde wagon, while cool outside, hides something truly miraculous on the inside. Let's just go up in the secret entrance here. The secret? It's the same size inside as it is outside. Truly a miracle in WoW housing. Heading up the stairs, we find the engineering control room. I'm sure this is up to code. No danger of explosions here. Very cool use of a lot of different features to create a really complex looking station. I like it. On the right side, a small table for cooking food while you wait for the war wagon to arrive. Work, work. And up the stairs, the command deck. Storage for weapons and supplies. More weapons, dragon skulls, observation. Ooh, button. I wonder what that does. No. I'm not going to push the button. This driver's console is really cool. Navigation. Very nice. And the commander's chair, complete with periscope and lobster dinner. I can absolutely see Zargus sitting in that chair saying, "For the Horde!" You know what? That button calls. It's so shiny. I mean, surely nothing would go wrong if I just, gave it a little press.